up to my players out there in OG reefs and aquariums? Man, let's talk about the Achilles Tang. So there's few tangs that people want. High-end tangs, right? You got the purple tang, all right? You got the gem tang, and then you got the Achilles. Now, people usually don't keep the Achilles because of a couple factors. First of all, it's expensive. Easily $400 or $500 for a fish. Second, it's a real picky eater. It's hard to get to eat, stresses out mighty easily. And third, because of where it's from. The Achilles Tang is from a portion of the coastline which has high current, real turbulence water, right? That and being in like a reef tank, it usually makes for a unpleasurable effect, losing something that costs $500, right? So what you have to do is, and what I'm telling you to do is, you need to vary your food, and you have to structure the reef tank around the Achilles, not the other way around. Problem people make is they have established tank, they have established flow, and then they try to add Achilles to that. Not saying it can't be done, but it's very stressful for Achilles at that point, other than creating a habitat that is welcoming to the Achilles, and then structuring your reef, your rock work, and your other fish around that. Let's show you what I mean. So this is my tank. Now what I want you to notice is this is Puma. This is my Achilles tank. Here, see, really healthy, beautiful fish. Quite expensive. Now what I did is, if you look here, I structured the actual tank around its natural habitat, right? So let's start from the end here. And you're going to notice here that there's lots of caves, lots of ridges, lots of what seems to be, I can pull back a little bit here, underhangs, overhangs, open areas, and most importantly, a lot of flow. Now in this tank, there's 3 gyras, there is a cycling power head in the back. There's a return pumps that actually have flow generators. Look at the turbulence of the water on top. All right. So what happens is that I create an environment that the tank. I gotta put my hand over because it's bright. Maybe I can get rid of this. Give me some. See, that's a little better. Here we go. A little dark, but you get the point. I create an environment that's welcoming to the Achilles because he can swim against hard, high fluid, random current. And what happens is you make your other fish adapt to that environment. So this is his house. This is the reef. Now you can see I have quite a few fish. I have angels here, I have blue tang. And what happens is, in the beginning, it's stressful for them, but they're less likely to get sick because of the stress, right? They can handle it a lot more. But my whole point in keeping Achilles is to keep, now you notice he swims right in the current. He stays right in the current. He swims against the current. Okay? So what this does is it creates an environment in which he's very healthy. There you go. Okay? Now, everybody else, they pick up. They become accustomed to it. See? It's consistent. They're consistent to high current, so they adapt to high current. Fish that do not require high current are like low areas, kind of like this blue tang here, or blue damsel, or that guy, or I got a mandarin in here. Oh, and I also see some like mandarin here. They stay lower to the ground, lower to the sand base, excuse me, where there's less turbulence, right? But you see, this guy's happy. Now, so how do I get him to eat? So one thing, mistake people make is that they cut off the water, the flow, then they try to feed him. In the wild, they're used to being in a high current and actually eating food that's quickly moving. So let me show you here. There's 2 things that's a must. One second. First thing you need to do is you need to get him eating some type of hard food. Some type of hard, very good, enriched fish tablet. So what I have here is some good grain. This is made by Reef Nutrition, and what I did was I took it and I soaked it and some garlic guard. Now, it enhances taste, and also garlic is good for tangs, right? Now, check this out. Add it to the tank with the flow going, and check him out, guys. Look at this guy eat. That's the first thing. Second thing to do is you gotta, I might have put too much in there. Second thing you gotta, where's he at? Here it is. Second thing you gotta do is get you some algae, red and green algae. So 1 second. Red and green algae, and supplement. So I have very little algae in my tank. Strip off a piece here. You guys know what time it is. Here it comes. This is actually the red algae. So, a couple things you're gonna need here. The tank is you're gonna need high current, a lot of supplemented algae, a good flake food, and garlic guard. And the rest of the tank will actually pick up and gather right in line. So keep in mind, guys, you got to build your tank around your centerpiece. In this case, this is Achilles Tang. See, everybody else, this is to be a little shorter tank here. Alright, that's it. High flow, lots of overhangs and cliffs, a lot of water turbulence, a lot of surface turbulence, is the word, turbulence. A lot of different types of algae, garlic enhanced food. Do not cut off the flow when you feed him. You'll be good to go. OG Reefs and Aquariums. Subscribe below, and there you go. Look at this guy, very active. He swims in the stream of the water. I'm not finished videoing. Like, subscribe, OG Reefs and Aquariums, and I'm out.